Bishop Labayan's passion for mission. And when you came, somehow your kinship your spiritual kinship was enkindled with your own passion for mission and Bishop Labayan's passion for mission.
Will you tell us a little bit more about Bishop Labayan? I mean, who is he? I mean, because for our audience.
Bishop Labayan was one of the youngest bishop assigned to the Prelature of Infanta. And he served the Prelature of Infanta for more than 40 years. The Prelature of Infanta is, you can call that a church in the periphery, in the mission territory of, it is in the east of Luzon. Place is poor, fisher folks, farmers, and then indigenous peoples. And it is in this community that Bishop Labay, inspired by now Saint Pope John the 23rd, now Saint John the 23rd, who was calling 1 month before the beginning of Vatican II, Pope Saint John the 23rd was calling for a church of the poor. And in particular, he said, a church of all peoples. So Bishop Labayan took this to heart and then inspired further by his idol, now Saint, Pope Paul VI, now Pope Saint Paul VI, because in the church in the modern world and in the encyclicals by Pope Saint Paul VI, he was promoting the incarnation, in a way how each human being is touched by the incarnation of Christ. So incarnational spirituality. So Bishop Labayan is one of those bishops acquainted with the direction set by the Second Vatican Council, and even the synodality we're pushing now. Bishop Labayan started that by by the process of listening to the people, especially the poor. For example, he's a canon lawyer, but he did not immediately set up the vicariates as in terms of the canon law provisions for episcopal vicars. So instead of vicariates for administration, as vicariates for formation. And it was only later that he defined the role of the vicariates as listening posts, so that the bishop can hear the voice of the people from the periphery. So that kind of synodality attitude and practice, uh, that is Bishop Labayan. And this passion really was to build the Church of the Poor. And he chose the model of the Church of the Poor before was a Christendom model, and then showed how the Church of the Poor model is different from the Christendom model. So this is Bishop Labayan, one of the bishops who enfleshed the Second Vatican II in the Prelature of Mbanda, and I'm very honored and very how do you call that? I'm one of the beneficiaries of his missionary zeal and his wisdom. All throughout my life has been centered around the orientation that he set for the church, which is, they called it Yapak ng Panginoon, the footsteps of the Lord in history. That's why when I recently celebrated my Golden Jubilee, or 50 years of footsteps of the Lord in my priestly history. So I'm one of the beneficiaries of his orientation and his wisdom, and it gave order to my life because each day I walk with the living God of history. And Bishop Labayan will call that the the spirit of the spirit of the risen Christ. So the befriending spirit, the guiding spirit. And that's why when you came, it was like the spirit bringing you together for this. It
Mhm.
may have taken years, but even you also were able to, you were able to immerse yourself in Bishop Labayan's uh, program of building the Church of the Poor, and you also contributed to what Bishop Labayan was developing in terms of the model of the Church of the Poor for the Church as incarnation or enfleshing incarnational spirituality. There was one time that he was very enthusiastic when we were traveling together.
Mhm.
He's so enthusiastic. Yeah, no, no. The way of salvation is the way of the incarnation. And the way of the incarnation is the way of the human. And the way of the human is the way of culture. So, that kind
Yeah.
of passion, even while traveling. And I told you one time I know we were together saying mass and there were only two of us. And he used to give homilies, 45-minute homilies. And I thought I'll be spared because there were only two of us. But I received a 45-minute homily. That is
Yeah.
Bishop Labayan.
Yeah. Thank you for that. That's really wonderful to learn more about Bishop Labayan and the Church of the Poor. Why do you think the poorer churches